So, dear students, today we have a new topic, pronunciation. Okay. So, in English phonetics, there are some the same words in different forms. For example, as a noun and as a verb, they may have different pronunciations. Okay. So today we will learn them how to say deeply. Okay. So here, for example, a contract is a noun form. Yes. The stress is put on the first syllable. Contract. Yes. And as a verb, contract, the stress is put on the second syllable. So the first syllable produces us schwa sound. Contract, contract. Yes. Okay, students, let's listen the good pronunciation of noun or verb forms of the same words which you here learn today. So now great attention, because here you should identify if they are a noun or verb forms. Okay? Now let's listen.
We will give a full refund.
B. I like shopping for fresh produce at local farmers markets.
The recent increase in the cost of living has made life very difficult for many families.
C. Noun. How it is pronounced? Present. So there is what? Article. Produce. Is it noun?
Yes.
Why do you think so? Okay. So dear students, so the same words in English phonetics, for example, contract is a noun form, contract is a verb form. They may have different meanings. Some of them, yes, not all of them. Now let's pronounce them. Now, can you help me? Desert. Desert. Increase. Present. Project. Yes. Object. Permanent. A date. Record. Record. Suspect. Okay. So, for example, here at present, what is present? A gift. Yes. To present, it has different meaning. What? To show something. Yeah. For example, when I give you something for a home task, you make some presentations. Yeah. You present your work. Yes. Object. What is it? Object. Item or thing. Object. Object. What is it? To be against somebody or something, or to be opposed to somebody's ideas or opinions. Yeah. Okay. So, in spite of the fact that they have we have here the same words, but when they have different forms, for example, as a nouns, as a verbs, they may change their original meanings. Yeah. Okay. So, what should we do? Why we need to learn this rule? Why we need to learn this rule? Because if you don't know the correct pronunciation of these words, you may have misunderstanding. Or the listeners who listen your speech, they may have failure in communication. Yes? And this misunderstanding may come to some conflicts. Okay? Thank you. So let me divide you into two groups. Okay? So first group, you will be optimists. Okay? The second group will be pessimists. Okay? Optimist's job, what should you do? Optimist's job is that when you pronounce the verb forms in the second syllable, you should stand up, okay? But the first syllable should produce what? A weak sound. In weak sound, you don't stand up. You stand up in the second syllable, okay? Very quickly. Pessimists, you should stand up in the first syllable, and the second syllable becomes weak, okay? You should sit down. Now, let's start our game. So, when pessimists pronounce noun forms, you should quickly pronounce verb forms, okay? Optimists, okay? One by one, you should exchange your roles, okay? Get 1, 2, 3. Project. Yes. Increase. Present. Project. Object. Very. Need. Update. Record. Record. Suspect. Okay. Have you noticed that the big differences between this noun and the verb forms of the same words? Yeah. What is the big difference between them? Yes. Verb forms produce long sound. For example, contract. Yes. But noun forms they produce short sounds. So now let's participate in the second activity. It is an exciting activity in which you should use a rubber band, and using this rubber band you should stretch when you produce verb form. Okay, it is the job of optimists. Pessimists, you should you shouldn't stretch rubber band because it produces these words are produced how very short. Yes. Let's start, Isabel.
Contract.
Contact.
Desert.
Desert.
Increase.
Increase.
Present.
Present.
Project. Project.
Object.
Students, this vocabulary which you learned today, when you learn to differentiate the pronunciation of noun and verb forms, yes, you can use it in your everyday speech. And mispronunciation can cause misunderstanding among listeners and the speakers. Okay, so let's role play the situation in which you hear verb and noun forms of this. The misunderstanding between listener and speaker. Okay?
I want to buy some new clothes today. Me too. I need a new jacket. Let's go into the store. I'm looking for a dress for a party. Hello? Welcome to our store. Can I help you?
Yes, please.
How much is it? Actually, it costs $40, but today it's a present price because of discount.
Sorry, did you say present, like a gift?
No, present. It means that today, now.
I understand.
Excuse me, where is the women's section? Women's section over there. I like this jacket. Can I try it on? Where is the fitting room? Fitting room is next to them. What do you think? Does it look good? Yes, it fits you very well. This Swiss vocabulary word so sales increase every week.
Did you say increase?
No, increase. That means the sales go.
Okay.
Hello, are you ready to pay?
Yes, we want to buy the dress and the jacket.
Okay, the total price for this is $80. Please present your card.
Sorry, present a gift?
No, present your card. Show your card to pay. Here is my card. Okay, thank you. Here's your receipt and your card. And you call us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Have a nice day. So, how can I help you?
Last time I bought an object, but it had a defect.
It broke very quickly.
Wow, very high quality product.
Okay, did you ask for a refund?
Yes, I asked for a refund, but they didn't refund my money. I started a protest.
A protest or did you protest?
I did both of them.
Okay, do you have the records?
Why do you want to record me?
She means receipt.
Nobody wants your video, bro.
Okay.
The prices have had an increase.
Yes, everything increases except my salary.
Local or imported products?
Important? I thought it meant important.
Okay, maybe some fresh produce?
I don't want to produce anything.
She just wants their food.
Okay, please read this contract.
I don't want to contract the disease.
No, it means agreement.
Ah. I object to this language.
That's object and this is an object.
Am I permitted to read?
Yeah, of course, but please don't protest outside.
Okay.
Wait, here's a paper for you.
Oh, thank you. I finally understand something.
Don't present anything again.
Okay. I came for shopping. I found confusion. I lost my money and also my English.
Next time we read the dictionary first.
Or bring a translator.
Yeah, thank you for visiting and I hope your next shopping adventure will be less stressful.
Thank you.
So today's lesson is very interesting because we have learned a lot of things which is very important in our daily speaking, and we learned what is Shua and what its meaning in our speech, and so we think that how the pronunciation can change the words meaning, and we learned that this is very essential in our life.
During this overall play, we have learned some pronunciations like increase and increase. These words give different meanings in each particular situations of the sentence. When they answer the syllable, it produces schwa in here.
Sound, yes?
Schwa sound.
This lesson was very informative, and we learned a lot of rules about Shua and how to pronounce them, how to spell, and we learned the difference between noun and verb form of one word. And I hope and strongly believe that this lesson helps me and all of us in the future many times.
The most exciting activity was, for me, of course, a role play, because we didn't improve only our pronunciation skill, but also to prevent from unwanted situations in real life.
Okay, thank
Only
you.
very exciting and interesting, but also helps us to differentiate the sounds and the stress, and also I think this help prevent future unwanted events.
Okay. So dear students, thank you for your being very active. So here you demonstrated all your abilities, good pronunciation, your artistic skills, in addition, how to say, critical thinking skills, you're speaking fluently. Okay, thank you very much. And I think that today these activities helped you to learn the differences between noun and the verb forms of the same words. Okay, so you can hear with confidence, you can use them in your everyday speech. Thank you very much.